We now have less than 1 week to study for our Master of Champagne certification. Here is day something of teaching you a random champagne fact until I learn something. Dom Pérignon. No, he did not invent champagne. However, he wasn't far behind the invention of champagne. But at the time, he was not making sparkling wine in Champagne. He was much further south. Now, the rumor was he was blind and made it by accident. That's a rumor, not true. He was not blind, and he did not make it by accident. And though he is not credited for inventing champagne, though the tall tale gives him that credit, he is credited for inventing many different things that even in the region of Champagne they still use today. He did invent blending. Basically, you could argue that he invented the house style. See, most champagne houses choose to blend their wines or their grapes in order to maintain a house style, so it tastes the same year after year, or similar at the very least. He also came up with the idea of harvesting in the cool early morning hours, which has benefited the region for centuries. He also did invent pressing the red grapes and making white wine, so using pigmented grapes to make a clear wine. And he also essentially invented the cuvee, saying that the first press is the most prized, which is why they now call it tete de cuvee. And though he did not invent champagne, and he was not blind, and though I cannot confirm or deny that he was thrown out of previous monasteries for fraternizing with women of the village, I can say that he's credited with much of what champagne still does today: blending, the first press, and making white wine from pigmented grapes. Oh, and harvesting in the early morning hours while it's still cool. So to that, cheers, Dom. Thanks.